Hey YouTube, this is Rick again with another review. Today we're gonna be reviewing the NF Audio NA2. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe so I can keep making these videos. I want to thank you guys for your support. The channel is growing, and make sure you guys see the giveaway video that's gonna be up there, so you guys get a chance to win a DAP. So yeah, this is the NA Audio 2. They come with this bag, this pouch. They come in here. Looks like a CD. The tips go there. I got these used, so that's why I didn't do an unboxing, and the person didn't send me the tips, but that's okay, no problem. I got them at a good price, used. They cost 99 bucks new, and you can find them at Little Shenzhen Audio and other places. I'm gonna be comparing it with the FD1s, the SimGots NN Pro 700 NN Pro, Starfields FH3, and iCode 0H1. So yeah, let's go into it very quick. Like I said, they cost 99. It goes to the specs. The driver is a double cavity dynamic driver, 2-pin serial codec cable. Frequency response range from 10 Hz to 40 kHz. Sensitivity is 108 dB, and impedance is 18 ohm. So they're very easy to drive. You won't have problem. You don't need an amp or DAP if you don't have it. If you have it, it's good. They make them sound better. But if you don't have it, you don't need it. They sound very good without any amp. And you have it here. It has the NF there. It's a 2-pin connector, and it's plastic. But this plastic is very tough, and I can't test for that because the other day they got pinched into between the doors, and they didn't break. And they have a new version that came out recently. Those are the NA2 Plus. The difference is the thing is in aluminum. The case is in aluminum, and they have less bass. That's what I heard. They have a little bit less bass. These are more bassy than the other ones. So yeah, so how they sound. These are if you want an IEM that's neutral with bass, this is it. This is the perfect description of how they sound. A neutral IEM with bass, and the bass is very good. It's a bass head. But it's not, it doesn't bother you. It's very controlled and clear. The sub bass, it can rumble. It's very detailed and it sounds natural. The mid bass is very good too. You can feel the punch, the slam, and it doesn't bleed into the mids. So the bass here is very, very good. It's bassy, but it doesn't bother you because it's so good. And it's very rare because some songs, if the song doesn't have a bass, you won't hear the bass. But when the bass comes in, you will get surprised because it's coming with rumble, with slam. It comes very hard. So it's very detailed and controlled, the bass. The mids are neutral, like I said. After the bass comes on, the bass is not neutral, but after the bass comes off through the mids, through the treble, it's very neutral. So the mids are neutral, clean, detail. The vocals and instrument, you can hear them clearly. They're not recessed or forward, they're just neutral. The treble is the same. They're not forward or recessed, but they're where they need to be. They don't bother you, they're not sibilant, but they still are clear and detailed, and you're gonna hear everything on them. You're gonna hear the instruments, the cymbals, everything. The soundstage is very wide, mostly wide. It's not too tall, but it's wide, and the imaging and separation is very good too. You're gonna hear everything, every separation, left and right. Everything is very detailed on the imaging too. So how they compare with another IEMs? Comparing with the FD1s, it's not a fair comparison because they're $60, but these have a little bit less bass. The mids are a little bit recessed, and the highs are forward. So they sound the NA2 sound much better than the FD1s. It's not a fair comparison. With the SimGods has very good bass too. It can sound boomy too sometimes, but they're very good. The mids is a little bit recessed too, and the treble and highs are recessed. So I like the NA2 better than the SimGods too. Comparing it with the ICOs, I don't have the ICOs, but the ICOs, the bass is very nice too. It's very controlled, no distortion, clean, but the mids are a little bit recessed, and the highs and trebles are a little bit recessed too. But they're very the treble and highs are very similar at these two. I think the only thing, the mids, these are better mids than the ICOs 0H1. So I like these better than the ICOs 01. Comparing it with the Starfields are the bass is not, it has bass, but it's not as good as the other ones. Mids are good in the Starfields, and the highs are good too in the Starfields. It has a peak too. I don't remember where it is, but it has a peak. So these are much better at $100. These are much better than the Starfields. What else we got? We got the TFC number 3. I think they're the most similar at this one. The only thing, the TFC 3 have more highs. The highs are forward, but the bass is good, and the mids are a little bit recessed too in the TFC and TFC 3. I still like these better than the TFC 3. And FH3 from Feel, good bass, good mids. I think the mids are like these a bit neutral, and the highs are better, are more detailed and a little bit more forward. So those between this is a tough to pick. I like the FH3 a lot too. So, but for $100, remember the FH3 costs $130, but for $100, these are my favorite right now. These for $100, I don't know why. Sorry about that. The GoPro went off, so cut off the video. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, these are made in China, and I'm surprised that a lot of people don't talk about them, but they are very good. And this is it, people. I recommend them for like I said before, for $100. I think they're the best. I recommend them a lot. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys into the next one. Bye bye.